afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now.
Your Washington Nationals.
Number 21 gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now into the box is Tony Taylor, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Stepping in now, Don Money, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Back up the middle. He's got it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now at the plate, Johnson. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's the pitch.
1-0. Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0 home. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Fryman, a lefty from the state of Kentucky, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself. Get the off-speed pitches over and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now to the plate, here is Maury Wills. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. changeup. Called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Manny Mota. Lined but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Into the box, Rusty Staub. As he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Philadelphia's on top, 1-0. And now in the box, number 6. He'll take his first hacks here.
The right fielder, number 6.
Now the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
The center fielder.
So here's how the Washington
Number 4.
Nationals are positioned defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 4 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So now to the plate, Mike Ryan. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the pitch. Grounded to third, right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Phillies on top, 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 6. He readies for his first plate appearance.
The first
now
baseman,
here's the pitch.
number 6.
The windup and the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
He pulls this one into right. Number 6 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
John Bateman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Gary Sutherland waits on deck. Hey. 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So next to hit is Gary Sutherland. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Cookie Rojas. Now here's the first offering. Rojas is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22.
Next to stand in is Fryman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Sutherland takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 8, Tony.
Stepping in once again is Tony Taylor. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Fly ball right down the line and left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Phillies lead this one 1-0.
Leading up for the Nationals, the third baseman, number 39.
And now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that's out number 1. Next up, Jose Herrera. First delivery to him. The 0-1 on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball well outside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another 1-2 delivery. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
To the plate now, number 21. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking two big swings. He's trying to help himself.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail 1-0.
Money.
All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Don Money. First pitch on the way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Bateman gathers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. Stepping in next, Dick Allen. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
At the plate, Johnson, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Allen, base runner at first with 1 out. Skied into very shallow right. Staub in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
Next, it'll be number 6. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 1-0. He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Into the box now, Manny Mota. And he takes ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Rusty Staub, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Number 6.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, number 6, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, John Bateman. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
One for the Nationals on the RBI double. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Now to the plate, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Staub is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Ryan.
Stepping up is Mike Ryan, grounded out in his last at bat. Now here's the first offering. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now here is Cookie Rojas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So now to the plate, Fryman.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
He's right there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this.
Sutherland.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Gary Sutherland. First pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop to first. How about that?
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate, number 39. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Fielded cleanly and quickly. There are 2 away.
Herrera.
Next, it'll be Jose Herrera. Here's the first pitch to him. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Striding in is Tony Taylor. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box, Don Money. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready now is Dick Allen. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's by him, it's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Staub is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
So here is number 6, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The batter.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, number 4. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, Mike Ryan, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Number 17 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
17.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And the pinch hitter is retired here,
Now
1 away.
Shortstop, Maury Wills.
Next to hit, Maury Wills, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Now to bat, Manny Mota struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to.
Oh, look at this! The throw. Touché, sir. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Number 28 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 28.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cookie Rojas. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Standing in now, Fryman. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Tony Taylor will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Now the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies go down quietly there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Rusty Staub.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Now here's the first offering. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, digging for two. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Now that
finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Number 6 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
the catcher, number 2, John Bateman.
So now here is John Bateman trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Bill Wilson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First delivery to him, and that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Staub takes his lead at third with 1 away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a line drive. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But it's offline. He scores. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So now to the plate, Gary Sutherland, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And another foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. And now, Don Money. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch coming, here it is.
He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
Next up is Dick Allen, singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Now at the plate is Johnson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
John Briggs will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 1-0. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box now, number 6.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Number 3.
So stepping in is number 4. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Ron Stone will be charged with the job of getting that guy home, as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Mike Ryan. This is foul right side. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Staub is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Nationals 2. John Briggs takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Ron Stone will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Number 21 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Now at the plate, here is number 39. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, number 39.
Here's the first pitch to him.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Briggs arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Herrera.
In now for Washington, Jose Herrera. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that
pitch. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Mac Jones gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down by a count of 4-2. Howie Reed enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding in to start the 9th is Cookie Rojas, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Scott Reed will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. First offering on its way, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 8. Tony Taylor.
So next to bat will be Tony Taylor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing in the Philadelphia 9th. One last shot coming up for the Nats. They trail it by 2. Number 25 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 25, Will.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Maury Wills. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Late square, and this is popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, center fielder, Manny.
Next to hit is Manny Mota. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Now batting, right fielder, Rusty Staub.
So the next to bat will be Rusty Staub. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. To second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
All right, here we go. RBI base hit to cut the lead in half, get the crowd going. You can feel the energy rising. Maybe that leads to an offensive explosion. We'll see.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. At the plate now, number 6, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Klein, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And he comes through with extra bases. Will they wave that tying run home? And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Farrell comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 32.
At the plate, John Bateman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Gary Sutherland, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And forget tying it. He may have just won it. It's down for extra bases. And a Curly W is in the books as the Nationals walk off with a win.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Nats used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Howie Reed is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
my penis!